All right, we're being recorded. And now I'm going to share my screen. And welcome everyone to recording your computer screen. All right, can everybody see?
Yeah, your screen is displayed.
Video creation for everyone. All right, excellent. So the software I'm using, or the program I'm using, is called Screencast-O-Matic, and you'll see the website up there. Also, we're in addition to the recording, there will be a printed how-to document that will be available for you all to step you through this, so that you can do this on your own once you've seen me through it. There are several screen recording types of programs and software. This is one I'm familiar with and that I've used, so I'm going to show you this one. Feel free to go out there and explore and find others if you want to. My favorite word for stuff is free, and this is free. You can always upgrade and pay, but the free one has a lot of nice features. So you're going to click on Start Recording for free. And then you get Launch Free Recorder. And a little box pops up that says loading.
And while that's loading, I do want to let people know this is available on Macs and iPads and other platforms as well. So while we're using a PC, you do have other platforms that you can utilize this with.
Yes, thank you, Cindy. Yes. Yep. And then this box pops up. It says Screencast-O-Matic, and you want to click on the option that says Open Link. So there's some clicking around that you have to do first. And then it says Recorder is launched, and see what happened there. We had this box pop up. So this is my kind of my toolbox for the free recorder. So it's pretty easy to get that popping up on your screen. And this toolbox gives you some options as to how you want to record your screen. You can record just your computer screen. You can record just your webcam. So a video would appear here. Or you can record both. You can record your screen, and then there'll be an inset in the corner of your screen with your video on it, and you can kind of move that around a little bit. So it gives you a couple options. So if you want whoever you're sending this to, let's assume students, to see mostly your screen, but you still want to have your face in there because that personal contact is nice, then it gives you the option to do that. There, as you can see here, you have 15 minutes of recording time. Most screencasts, usually screencasts are less than that, but you've got up to 15 minutes to play with here to do your screencast. You'll also see, if you're looking, the little green bars bouncing around. That means my microphone is working. And if you click this arrow, you can choose the microphone you want to use. The free version does not let you use any audio from your computer, so it will be through your microphone is the audio that you'll be able to use. So you'll be talking through, whatever's on your screen. When you click on the preferences,
Diana?
Yes.
All I'm seeing on my end is just a free screen recorder. Nothing else has changed since you click the launch free recorder.
Uh-oh, you don't see the little black box there?
No, I don't see anything other than the little pink mouse moving around that screen you pulled
Yeah, hey, Donna, I put a heads up in the chat, but nobody's seeing it. This
Okay.
screen has not advanced anywhere since you've been talking.
Right.
So what
Same
you're
with
saying
mine.
and what's on the screen is not
It's
jiving.
two different things.
Yeah.
All
So I
right.
don't know where you're going with any of this. It's very
Okay,
confusing.
I'm so sorry. Let me
If I could
go
offer
back. Let
my
me go
2
back.
cents real quick. A lot of these screen recording tools are transparent to the viewer, so that may be why we're not seeing it.
Mm,
You know what, Di, you can pull up the documentation that we have out there and share that.
okay, let me try. Yeah, let me try one thing here. So I'm going to stop sharing. You should be seeing me again, yes?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to try to do another share. What about now?
Just you, nothing.
No little black box.
No little black box. I think you're gonna have to go to the documentation, Di.
Okay, I'm on my way there. Let me stop sharing again. I apologize for this, everyone. But as you can see, you know, you have to learn more than one way to I hate to
Do
say
it.
it, but skin a cat. So give me a minute here to pull up the document that Cindy is talking about. See, it's always good to have a backup plan.
It is. And that documentation's got the screenshot, so it should be just fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I have it saved in Google Drive, so I'm getting there now.
As she's getting there, just to let you know, this is probably one of the easiest screen recorders I've used. It doesn't have a whole lot of frills to go along with it, but it records very, very easily. Oh, it doesn't take much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty easy to, you know, get to
So after you make your recording, how do you save it? While Donna's doing her thing, that's just a real quick question.
you can choose to save it on your computer or to upload it to YouTube.
So I would save it just like it was a document, is basically what you're saying. I would go through the same kind of process.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I think it created a folder on my computer, a
It did, yeah.
Screencast-O-Matic
Okay.
folder, just kind of by itself. It's like, oh, okay, well, thank you.
And
All
is
right.
there a limit how long the recording can be, or am I jumping ahead?
Nope, you're not jumping ahead. 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can record up to 15 minutes with that.
So if I wanted to do a half-hour presentation, what would I do? 2 15-minute blocks?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, let me get
And I think
to
you could easily divide, you know, something a little bit longer into 2 logical segments
Yeah.
to be able to do that.
Okay.
yeah.
And the nice thing at the end is it automatically asks you where you want to send it. So do you want to send it to Google? You know, do you want to send it to YouTube? It asks you right away.
Okay.
And you can upload it immediately, or you can save it on your computer and do that later.
And I could put it in Google Classroom.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That
Yes.
probably would be what I would do with it. Probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. All righty.
When people do YouTube presentations, is this kind of what they're doing, what we're talking about?
Yes.
It's kind of the-
Sometimes.
and then-
Yeah.
Okay.
And I actually had a link. Did that one get sent out about the YouTube, Diana, on how to upload to YouTube and then to set the preferences?
That was part of that one email I sent out with the list of documents on it.
Right.
So,
So-
you know,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was going to say, so, you know, you can send it to the Google Classroom. That's perfect. If you want to send it out to YouTube, when you go to YouTube, there's several settings in there that you can set it for public, you know, for anyone to find and see. And then there's 2 privacy settings that you can use to ensure that only your students are watching it if you want to do that.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And Derek put in the chat box before I share my screen that most of these programs will create a local save path where they will automatically download on completion. Yeah, and so it's a lot of automatic stuff that it does. It's nice. All right,
Yeah.
let's share my screen again.
I got my fingers crossed for you.
Thank you. And let me find the thing I want to share. Ah. I don't want to share that. Oh, there it is.
Jillian's not able to hear anything.
Oh no.
Okay.
Do we are you going to work with her in the chat, Cindy?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll mark her off.
Yeah, I got her marked off.
Okay. So let me start where things started happening on the screen. Can everybody see my screen? It says number 3, you will get a pop-up that says loading. Everybody see that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. So when I clicked launch free recorder, that's what happened. It said loading, and then this box popped up with Screencast-O-Matic. The link needs to be opened, and I just clicked on open link. And when I clicked on open link, a message popped up that said recorder launched. And I'm going to try not to scroll too fast. I don't want anybody to get dizzy or get a headache. And when it says recorder launched, this is the black box, the toolbox.
Oh, Diana, they want to know if you can zoom in a little bit. It's a little small.
I was just getting ready to do that. Yes.
Yeah.
Diana, can you send this as a email? Like
I
all
will do
your little slides here?
Yes.
absolutely. When the recording is ready, I'll send out to Ohio Lit. I will send the link for the recording and the link for this how-to document. Absolutely. You'll have both of those things available to y'all.
Good, thank you. That'd be good to have for the records so we can go back to it.
Right. Yeah. We know that once is not enough. So, all right. How's that as far as being a little closer? Or a little bigger there on the screen? That help?
Yes, they're saying better.
Okay, good. So here's the toolbox that pops up. You'll see it's in 2 pieces, this big box and then a little bar down here that says REC and cancel. So on this toolbox, you'll see first off, there's these 3 selections. You can record just your screen. You can record just you. Or
Through
you
the
can
webcam, right.
through your webcam, right? Or you can record both things. So what happens is mostly your students will see your screen, but there'll be a little box with your picture in it. And I like that because it makes it more personal. You know, it's not just a screen and a voice, it's a screen and a voice and there you are talking. So that's a really nice option to have both. You'll see the maximum time is 15 minutes for the free version. The narration.
They want to know if you can switch back and forth between the webcam and the screen options. Have you tried that, Diana?
I have not.
I have not either, but let me go out there and do it real quick.
Okay. How's that real-time experimentation? Oh, I love it. So the narration, if your microphone is working, you'll get little green flashes there next to narration by the microphone. There's that little arrow you can see, little pointer. If you click on that, you'll get a list of what it recognizes as microphones. So you can check, maybe you're going to use your computer microphone, maybe you're going to use your headset microphone. So you can select which microphone you want to use. Below that, it says computer audio. So the only audio it will pick up is from your microphone for the free version. Now, if you want it to pick up audio that your computer is playing, like from a short video clip or something, you would have to, pony up some money. But usually, I just narrate whatever is on there. All right, scrolling again. Close your eyes. All right, and this is just so there's a bigger picture, so you can see those options again. And then down here, the preferences button. When you click on that, a box opens up. And some of these things I have no idea what they mean. Pause hotkey, webcam big hotkey. I don't have a clue. But I'll tell you what I do know. The countdown, I like that, because when you press the record button, you'll see a 3, 2, 1 on your screen. So it's like, get ready, get set, go. I like that. You can also choose where the control bar is, on the bottom, top, side. Again, some of these things I'm not sure what they are. I've done okay without knowing, but feel free to explore. And I'm sure there's tutorials on the site. And then the last box is, what do you want to do when you're finished? So I just told it to ask me what's next. You can set it to do something automatically, like download it, upload it to YouTube, things like that. I want it to ask me what to do next. And then once you've made your selections in there, you can click OK and it'll save those. Once you click OK, you can close the big box, and what you'll have left is this little toolbar right here that says record, and that little gear will bring up your big black toolbox again, and cancel. So those are your 3 choices. So when you click record, when you've got on your screen what you want to have on your screen, you've made your selection, whether you want a full screen, screen only, or screen with your video. And Cindy's checking on whether we can switch back and forth. That was a really good question. So you click on that, it'll do your countdown, and then you can start narrating whatever is on your screen. Maybe it's a PowerPoint, maybe it's a how-to, maybe you're going to do a writing think aloud, modeling something, filling in a graphic organizer and talking through that. So there are a multitude of things you can do a screencast on, how-tos and explanations and lots of different things. When you're done recording, so once you hit record, here's what your box looks like, and there's a countdown there for how long you've been on. You can click done. It'll stop the recording, and you can also use, there's also a button you can click so that you can pause. There's a little stop button you can click to pause the recording if you want to, like, get a drink of water or catch your breath or something, and then resume. So when you're done, you can click done. And here's the box that opens up for me. It says, what's next? Save, upload, or edit video. I haven't done the edit video thing, but I have a feeling that it's probably fairly simple to, cut out some things or add some text. I haven't played around with that yet. And then it's say, what do you want to do with this recording? So there's my options. When I click save, I can save as a video file. I can upload, get this out of the, oh, I can't get that out of the way, can I? I can upload it to Screencast-O-Matic, which or I can upload it to YouTube. So it gives me some choices. of what to do with my video. And usually I save it to my computer. And then sometimes I'll upload it to Drive. I do have a couple in YouTube.
Diana,
then-
do you get a warning before the 15 minutes is up? Does it come up and say you have 1 minute left or give you any warning?
Good question. I don't know because I've never done anything that long.
I haven't either. And no, you cannot switch back and forth between the webcam and the screens. You would have to choose the multi. And we had a question, could you play this during the Zoom meeting? You should be able to pull your video up on a screen during the Zoom meeting and play the video. And if you're sharing your screen, they should be able to see it. Yes.
And hopefully hear it too. Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes audio gets wonky.
But you
yeah,
could
then-
just play it and then you could talk yourself if you wanted. But I would think you should be able to do that.
Yeah.
Or upload it to YouTube and then, during a Zoom meeting, view, share that screen. You could do that.
Right. So, once it's on my computer, then I can decide what I want to do with it after that. Do I want to put it in YouTube? Do I want to put it in classrooms?
Right.
I can also, let me think here.
And Derek mentioned that if you're going to upload to YouTube, you have some integrated video editing capabilities.
Yeah, so you can edit your video either
Well, you
in
can't,
Screencast-O-Matic.
right. But not on this one. Not on the free version.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Oops,
You have
sorry.
to get you have to get the advanced one.
Okay, I lied. I'm gonna show. All right. What are
How
you
is
seeing?
this different from a Zoom meeting that you just record? And that came from Barbara at Great Oaks.
Okay, well, because you're the only one doing the screencast.
Barbara.
So you could do something similar with Zoom, share your screen and do a recording. So yeah, so you could do something similar with it. If you're just the only
Oh, that was
person
Mary, I'm
in
sorry.
Zoom.
All right.
So this is, just another tool that you can use. But yeah, yeah. So Zoom would work too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What are you seeing on my screen?
We're seeing where you're going to be saving this. It's your Drive. It's out on Drive. So this is our Technology for Beginners folder.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I was going to show a webcast I made.
No. No. No.
And yeah, you could pre-record something and then display that during the Zoom, and that's what Diana's trying to do right now.
Yeah, let me go back to Teams. Let me stop my share and do another share here.
It doesn't matter if you have a camera or not. If you're recording the screen, you don't need a camera. So the only reason you would need a camera is if you wanted your face to be part of that.
Really good questions.
Yes. Are you finding what you have recorded?
I think so.
There you go.
And I don't know if my voice is going to come through.
So we're still just seeing the file screen itself. I'm not sure if you have to then share the
All
video
right,
once it opens.
all right, let me try that again then.
And in case anybody's wondering, we do prefer Zoom over this Teams.
Yeah,
There you go.
okay. I don't know if you can hear it.
No, it's not doing the sound.
All right. But there's my little picture. You can see my mouth moving.
So that's what it looks like in split screen mode.
Yeah. So all I'm doing with this is, you know, I'm introducing a class and I'm going over a lesson and I'm over the objectives. So instead of just posting the objectives in Google Classroom, I did this little screencast to make
Right.
it more personal.
Yes.
Okay, enough of that nonsense. All right.
So Kathy Rice is asking me why we prefer Zoom over Teams. Teams honestly has less features than Zoom. So such as we can only show 4 pictures on the screen at a time. In Zoom, you can see more.
Right.
Really just the flexibility is so much more. Teams is just tougher to move around in.
It's
tougher to
clunky.
share information in.
Yeah.
It's just not as user friendly. But it's what we have. So, you know, that's what we use.
Is there a reason we're using Teams? Because Kent State University says that's what we're supposed to use.
Yeah.
So
And
the
Kathy,
people,
it does work very well. Kathy was saying her daughter uses it. It does work, but Zoom offers so many more features. So once you have a platform that has more and then you go backwards, it's just kind of frustrating. But
Yeah.
they both work.
Teams really is for a different purpose than having these webinars. I think Teams is more for having
Smaller.
quick meetings in groups. So you organize large groups. So the university is organized into different teams of workers, you know, in this college or in that college, in this department. So it's kind of, we're using it not how it was designed to be used.
But it works.
But you know, it works.
Yeah.
We just kind of grumble about it and feel our way through it. But yeah, it's Zoom. We all like Zoom better. Except in Zoom, I can't get the beach behind me.
No. Well, you can. You have to buy a green screen, which I won't do.
No. So that's kind of the quick and dirty about screencasting. I like it because it's just a nice way to demonstrate things. One of the PDs I did on, well, it's running now, that Judy and I did on reading, writing together. I did some screencasts on a rubric and a couple other things. So instead of just reading something, you can see it in action. So, Cindy, things you want to add about?
I know I really liked what Kathy brought up, that this is a nice way to be able to record information and then teachers, you know, share different pieces and parts with each other. So you're not, you know, making everybody do the same thing over and over again. It's a much more cost efficient way to be running. So I thought that was a really good point that she brought up.
Derek says that Screencastify, so that's another one. Screencastify is free for 5-minute videos and has decent features. So again, there's some different ones out there. Another one is Loom that Matt brought to our attention. Another screencasting, and Kathy says Jing, J-I-N-G. So, and they're pretty similar. You know, you've seen how one works, so other ones work similarly. It's just, you know, try some different ones and see what you like. Maybe you're cool using Zoom for this purpose. Go for it. Maybe you want to try something else. Go for it. It's just about experimenting and seeing what works and what you like to use, what's easy for you.
Right.
Yeah,
Now, I
here's-
will say that I looked up a couple different ones and they had shorter time frames that you were allowed to do recordings for. So, you know, it's just something to keep in mind as you're looking at those. And that's what Kathy said, the longer is available on Screencast. No, there's no reason why you couldn't use this to record an actual online class. You could do that.
Let's see. Derek says, I found recording materials to be most useful to offer training on technology for students. Hold on. Oh, wait, I have to click see more. Helping them access the TABE online tools, right? Or even Learner Moodle. You know, if your students have never been on Learner Moodle and you want them to do the science or the social studies courses that are on there, free. So that'd be another good thing to do a screencast for how they can access Learner Moodle.
They're questioning what Learner Moodle is.
Okay, so you're familiar with Moodle for you, right? With the PD stuff, your different trainings you can take using the Moodle. Well, there's a Learner Moodle that your students can access, and there's lots of free courses on there that they can take. You can, let's see, I think Matt Gambrel is the one who can set up passwords and things for that, but there's a lot of nice stuff on there for students to do, and especially now with everything being remote, they can access those free courses. NROC has some stuff. There's the science and social studies courses are Aspire created. There's a good webinar on how to use the Learner Moodle, and it's in Moodle. The link, let's see. Let me type that in there. Aspire.org/learner. Okay. Judy, help me out here.
I think Judy might have left.
Oh,
You want me to message her?
yeah, it's ohioaspire.org/ online is for the teachers, and I think it might be Learn or Learner for Learner Moodle. Or, you know, I could just try it out.
I just messaged Judy, so we'll see if she's.
Okay.
So we got a couple more here. Does Learner Moodle log the time that you've spent? I don't know
We
that.
need- We need Judy.
Okay.
Okay, it is Learn.
You found it.
And there's a way to keep track of who's doing what, and I'm not sure about time. That's a question for people who know more about distance education than I do.
Are there ESOL materials available on Learner Link as well? Do you know that?
I do not.
I'm pretty sure Judy jumped out.
Yeah. Let me. Oh, I'm looking.
We can get this information and then send that.
Yeah, there's NROC English, NROC Math.
Does Matt give students individual student passwords for Learner Moodle, or is that just available? Do we know?
The he gets the teacher in, and then the teacher enrolls the students into the courses.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's how that works. Yeah.
that class in the Moodle says Ohio Aspire Learner Moodle Overview is the one that's in the one that the teachers we can take to get an overview
Okay,
of the Learner Moodle.
great. Thank you. So in the teacher Moodle, that's the name of that.
Yeah, it's called Ohio Aspire Learner Moodle Overview, and it's an hour. So
Great.
1 hour contact credit.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Nancy says that NROC does keep track of time. So that's one thing we know for sure. Yeah. Let me put Judy's email in here. See, she leaves and what we're gonna do. Oh, Judy's back.
Yeah, I told her we had some questions for her, so.
What's up?
Okay, does Learner Moodle keep track of time? NROC does, but what about the others?
Oh,
Courses
sure.
like the science and social studies.
Yep, social studies and science both have proxy hours. So
Cool.
when the student logs in and works on it, they have time kept.
Excellent. Do we know if there's ESOL stuff in Learner Moodle?
ESOL stuff.
Any courses for ESOL? I know there's NROC English, but I think that's more higher level.
Mm-hmm. No, not that I know of.
Okay.
Of course, we
And-
have Burlington English, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and USA Learns,
Mm-hmm.
but not in the Moodle, the Learner Moodle.
Okay. Okay. So Burlington English would be the thing and USA Learns would be the two. And Burlington English, there's a cost. USA Learns is free, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I think weren't there seats allotted this year for Burlington English?
I don't remember.
So that would be a check with Stephanie Schaub on that one.
Okay. And then for the Learner Moodle, teachers get their login credentials from Matt and then they enroll the students, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, check with Matt. He'll give you a copy if he hasn't already. He'll give you a copy of it that you can keep and use. So
Okay. Oh, how can we contact Matt? Well, let me put that in Gambrill at. Okay, and let me make sure I've typed that in correctly. You just can't trust anything I say.
M.
what is-
Gambrill.
What is DACC?
Delaware Area Career Center. It's
Okay.
Cindy Wolf's group.
Okay,
Okay, there's Matt's email. M. Gambrill with 2 L's at literacy.kent.edu.
Mhm.
No problem. We're here to help. Well, I'm glad I got a plug in there for the Learner Moodle. Woohoo!
Thank you.
so how often do you have to request the seats? Do you know much about that, Kathy?
I do not know about that. I just know that what DACC stands for. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, check with Stephanie Schaub. She's the DE queen, and
Right.
if you would like, I can give you her email address. Good questions. Good kind of stuff going back and forth here.
And Bobby, do you have a list of the webinars handy that are going on next week that you can put out on the chat for us?
Let me look, Cindy. I
Okay.
know I kept what Marty sent out,
Okay,
so I
Yeah,
will look
I have
real quick on my laptop and see if I have a handy list.
yeah, I'm not sure if I have
Okay.
one. Oh,
I know that on May the 1st, Friday, May the 1st from 10 to 11 for the teacher office hours. Nathan Flume is going to talk about Zoom and Schoology. And then on May the 6th, there's going to be a separate webinar on putting lesson plans into Schoology. Tomorrow, there's going to be at 1 o'clock a webinar on putting lesson plans into Google Classrooms. So those are some things I know that are coming up. Yeah, teacher office hours for the next 1, 2, 3 weeks are going to have other Aspire teachers sharing different things that they're doing with their students. So you might want to tune into those. Keep an eye on Ohio Lit.
Hi, it's Bob.
Hi,
I have
Bob.
a PDF of April and May, which I realize this is our last week of April, but I'll go ahead and attach the PDF for some hours.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'm not sure. I'm assuming that they are recording all those sessions.
Yep. The teacher office hours are recorded. And those get, once they're ready to go, they get sent out on Ohio Lit. The links get sent out so that you can access those. Because this past Friday, we had Elliot and Ann Bush from Tri-C talking about some Google Classrooms and Zoom and YouTube and WhatsApp kinds of things. It was good. Okay, Derek, yeah, just keep an eye on Ohio Lit.
Yeah. And that's from 10 to 11 on Fridays.
Yes. Bring your breakfast. It's very informal. All right. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, okay. Was
That
Bobby
might have been me, Di, trying to share, but I got out of it. I'm not familiar with Teams on how to add this PDF.
Yeah, it's hard to attach that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to share the PDF? Can you like share it and just show it from your screen?
It's
I can
something
try
to
to do
Drive,
that.
you can get a shareable link.
Oh, that's
it
right. If it's
Drive?
in Google Drive, you can get a shareable link.
Okay, let me try that.
Okay. While she's working on that, any other questions or comments? You can unmute or you can type in the chat box.
Yeah, here's what's listed for the next 3 Fridays. And that goes from 11 or 10 to 11.
Right. Okay. Oh, Kathy, you're welcome. We're happy to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and exactly. Play around with it. And the other thing is, as questions come up, email Cindy and I. We're happy to help you. That's what we're here for. Well, you guys, this is kind of a whole new thing, and as you can tell, we're feeling our way along too. We're dealing with this Teams thing.
Yeah, they had to change the software on us.
Yeah, we had some glitches here with the sharing, but you kind of just drop back and punt and experimenting. And we're happy to help always, anytime you have a question. We certainly don't want you guys getting frustrated and banging your heads on walls or throwing your computers out the window.
No.
So please, 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 please. And I'm usually, I'm kind of the night owl of the group. So sometimes I'm, checking my email still at, 8 o'clock at night. So I don't like early. Yeah, I think we might be doing it for a while too.
Yeah, I think we will too, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. So if you don't have any other questions or oh, Bobby just posted the shareable link in the chat.
Right.
So you can copy that or click on that, whatever works for you, to get to the list of the upcoming PD.
Oh yeah, that was just the support staff.
Okay.
But the teacher ones are going to be on Fridays from 10.
Yes,
I think that's
that's
probably
just
more.
support. That's just
Yeah.
support staff. I'm getting ready to put the teacher link up because it was
Okay.
just quicker to do it this way.
This way,
Okay.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I.
so I'll do the teacher link next.
Yeah.
Okay,
And as
perfect.
always, oh, I'm sorry, Bobby. So yeah, the link's coming up. And as always, keep an eye on Ohio Lit. If folks who aren't getting the Ohio Lit emails, tell them to send me an email and I'll put them on the list. I want to make sure everybody's getting the information that's going out. Otherwise, thank you all for your kind attention. Thanks for the great conversation, the great questions, the great suggestions and ideas and sharing. And we will see you all on the next webinar, possibly. Hang around and as long as you need to get that other link. I'm going to stop recording. Yay. And